Homework. The word itself sparks controversy.
Indeed, in the high-paced world of today's society, topics need to be covered and mastered in quick time. Homework is the primary method for this in the schooling systems of America, and there is evidence to support its benefits. Increased standardized testing scores and overall good working and study habits are developed. However, the physical and emotional strain put onto many students is a serious problem with these high workload schedules.
Can students themselves give claim to this? 56% of students say that homework is the main factor that causes them to feel overwhelmed. As high as 80% of students have experienced physical effects and symptoms due to the pressure placed on them to complete assignments perfectly and rapidly. So how do teachers expect students with extracurricular hobbies and athletics to complete their assignments and prosper in school without it affecting their physical and mental health?
Let's dive into a research experiment conducted by Stanford University in 2013 to answer this. A span of 4,300 students across 10 California high schools took part in the study. It displayed that high school students that took rigorous classes and spent large increments of time on homework experienced high amounts of stress and overall lack of balance between extracurricular activities. The students were questioned about physical effects experienced by the stress, such as headaches, exhaustion, sleep deprivation, weight loss, and stomach issues. Amazingly, 80% of students experienced at least one of these problems. Stanford also concluded that basic life skills and social aspects are ignored and not learned because homework overtakes the priority of the students.
Feelings of unease, worry, and anxiety are not just symptoms that are displayed and recorded in research and analysis, but symptoms that affect us personally. As someone who is diagnosed with social anxiety disorder, the feeling of fear and hopelessness can be debilitating. When increased amounts of homework are added to already existing feelings of being overwhelmed, it creates a dynamic that is far from perfect. Anxiety had never been an issue in my life until my sophomore year of high school. The feelings I experienced and still experience to this day are a constant feeling of nausea, shallow breathing, an elevated heart rate, and occasionally feeling faint. School has undeniably added an extra component of stress in my life that affects both my mental and physical health negatively.
School-driven anxiety fills my life too. I have this false conception that my grades define my intelligence and self-worth because my friends, family, and coaches are constantly praising me and my ability. When I feel that I have to live up to these unrealistic reality of perfect grades, my anxiety enters the room. A few examples of the problems I face include stomach aches and feelings of worry for the future intervening with current activities. Also, sometimes during tests, I have minor anxiety attacks where I get dizzy, have shortness of breath, and am unable to concentrate.
In conclusion, the American education system's policies of elevated work amounts has stemmed a small array of gainful ideas and practices, but the overall negative impact on student health is a factor too big to ignore.
As displayed, Stanford University and Pew Research Center concluded that stress induced from homework caused social and physical problems. A variety of students in our own community, such as Joseph and I, are experiencing these problems right now.
So, is the American education system setting the standard for teaching the world's youth, or is there a more sinister, malevolent underlying to it? We'll leave that for you to decide.